Start to play with your Kubota RPG Speed Key V2, we thought we'd show you a couple of things that you might want to check on your computer. First, if you have the V1 product in your dock, you probably want to remove it because the icon is the same as the V2 and you don't want to run both programs at the same time. So I'm going to drag the Speed Key application out of my dock and grab this V2 version, and I'm going to put it right next to Lightroom because every time I want to use my keyboard with Lightroom, I need to turn on the program. Secondly, I'm going to go up to my Apple and I'm going to click on System Preferences. From there, I'm going to go to Universal Access, and I want to make sure that it says Enable Access for Assisted Devices. I want to make sure that this is checkmarked. If not, you need to checkmark it and reboot your computer. From there, it's time to go ahead and launch the application. So I'm going to go ahead and launch the application. Oh, I forgot to plug in my keyboard. This is a great reminder that you have to plug in your dongle in order to use your keys. I know it sounds silly, but you do. So here I am. I'm going to go ahead and plug in the dongle. And this is a great opportunity for me to test my keyboard to make sure that the hardware is acting the way it should. So I'm going to press any key on my speed key right now, and I'm watching the dongle to see if it lights up. When you press a key on the speed key, the little LED on our dongle should blink. If it doesn't, move forward in this video tutorial system and look for the video that says pairing your dongle and keys. I, however, have had success. I just tested my keyboard. My dongle does blink, so I'm going to hit OK, and I'm going to relaunch the speed key application. Additionally, just as a reminder, with this build of the speed key, you do want to have the dongle removed from the computer when you boot up. If you don't do that, the keyboard acts a little funny and you'll want to just remove the dongle and reboot the system. But I've got the Kubota RPG Speed Key version 2 application running, and now it's time to go ahead and open up Lightroom. There's just a little bit of housekeeping that we need to do with Lightroom to make sure that it's set up for the perfect environment for editing with the version 2 of the speed keys. So the first thing I do is you want to check is in the library module of Lightroom, on the right hand side below the histogram, you should see a couple of little triangles here. These are items that hide and show the library editing tools. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to select Quick Develop, and I'm going to open that little triangle. Below there it says Saved Preset. I'm going to click on that. About an inch below it says White Balance, and I'm going to click on there. And then lastly, I'm going to click on the triangle that says Tone Control. On a Macintosh, these items need to be shown in order for your speed keys to work at optimal speed. So I think we're all set and ready to go. The next video is going to show you how to customize the keyboard to your liking.